Truly, I am like living my dream 10 times over, and I have to remind myself of that all the time. I think I would tell a younger me, like, yeah, the thing that you think is so different about you will be the thing that allows you to support yourself in the future, and people will celebrate that. We did it, bitch. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable calling myself a comedian. I think I was still like really, thinking of these like rigid guidelines. Like I had to do stand-up every night and I had to have been in something, and then I kind of finally got more and more comfortable with the title. But yeah, I think it was people, tagging themselves in my videos and requesting more videos from me. And during that time, I felt more and more comfortable being myself and kind of having that creative output. So yeah, it was like a little combo. And then finally, I think, if you tell yourself enough, you can be like, I guess I am a comedian. If all of these videos are comedic sketches, like that does track. But yeah, it was definitely like a long process for me. As far as turning it into a business, I think, it can be really scary, and you don't want people to think, you're a sellout or that they're being like used in a way, or that you're just always selling something. People come to my page to watch a comedic sketch. So if I work with a brand, if they want to control the whole thing or make it more of a commercial, it's just not going to be funny and it's not going to do well. So I think a great example is the work I've done with Mac. Mac just kind of championed me from the start and was like, we want you to make whatever you want. And so I did. And I think that, the videos I've made for them have done just as well as videos that aren't branded. So I think that's a great example of just when a collab is right, it works. I really always make what I want to make. I don't try to pander too much. I think I did earlier in my career. I wanted to please everyone. And I think my most successful videos have been when I just wanted to make something that was making me laugh. So I think naturally anyone who does that will set themselves apart. I've been working on a TV show for a long time that I hope people get to see very soon. I'm in Chelsea Peretti's new movie, first-time female director. I think feeling like you can be in those spaces and that you've earned it is kind of hard. I think, there is kind of this slight snobbery around social media and social media people, or people who came up on the internet, which I think is unfounded because a lot of these people are making their videos all themselves. They didn't have an access point into the entertainment industry. I think the iron gates of Hollywood kind of have come down a little bit, and that's exciting because there are new voices that are entering the space, more diverse voices, more voices that need to be heard, and I think that's the pro of social media. Being in the Kardashians was this kind of like full circle moment that felt like kind of a communal win for all the people that had followed me since I was doing Kim videos with like a $2 contour stick and a t-shirt as my wig. Now I have better wigs and better makeup, but I think that was just kind of like this really fun moment, and felt like being able to do that has opened the door for, other collaborations with people maybe I've done impressions of, or kind of opening the door for people to reach out and maybe collaborate. It is funny though, I don't have Courtney's number or anything, but soon come, I hope. Court, I need the digits, girl. For 4 years, I was just like editing videos in a coffee shop in Williamsburg. So I think being able to perform live is a privilege, and I feel so lucky to get to do that and get to see the people who have responded to my work, and the fact that they would come to a show is definitely an honor. And it's just like so much fun to actually see the dolls laughing. And I think my favorite thing is when someone would come to a live show and they would have on like a wig or like a bright lipstick or a fun outfit, and they'd be like, I dressed up for you. There's something about that makes me really happy, that maybe people would feel comfortable being more themselves. I try not to judge myself when I'm making things, and I hope that I've inspired people to do that too. You can do something for you, and you can also like be all of yourself. I think queer people and women are always told to be smaller, whereas straight men, if they do like anything, we're like, yes. If they do anything extra, we go crazy, we love it. But if a queer person or a woman does it, we're like, okay, we get it, settle down, like whatever. You're being too much. And I hope that I've, made people feel like they can be too much, because I think that's exciting and I think they deserve it. And you owe it to yourself to be fully who you are. So yeah, I hope I've inspired people to do that. I hope that's my legacy.